Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in once more. We're at 99 subscribers. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed so far, and a big thank you to all those people that are going to subscribe now and in the future. It's really helping the channel. I'm looking for interesting ways to create more sort of unique content. It's a saturated market, so I'm just doing the best I can. So fly. Today's topic is how this little 60mm or 6cm metallic shard of misery nearly cost me $500 last night on the way home. So I'm driving home about 9:30 at night. I work Arvo shifts, so I'm heading home at night. Unbeknownst to me, I run over this little thing, and this pierces the passenger side rear tyre. I get about 2 k's from home, and I can start hearing sort of something like flicking up into the wheel well of the car, and it sounds a bit like a bolt or a nail or something in the tyre. Driving home and I can hear it. Put down the passenger side window. It's really loud now.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
So I basically nurse the car home, pull it into the shed, have a look. The rear tyre, it's got a sidewall, standard sidewall of about that much. It's down to about that much, which is a bit under an inch, and it's actually continuing to get flatter and flatter. I jack the car up, have a look around with the torch, cannot see any puncture marks or anything like that. Okay, so I'll wait till the next morning, take the tyre off, start rolling it around, and I can hear something inside the tyre. I cannot see any puncture marks. I'm having a good look. Obviously I didn't look well enough, so I decided to chuck the spare in the car, walk off down to Bridgestone Tyres Select at Flagstone, which is the closest tyre shop to me. I've dealt with them before, great service, always willing to help out, and that's where I got my Yankees fitted as well, so I can highly recommend them. Nathan's the manager there, and if you go there, he'll definitely look after you. So back to the story, he gets the tyre, takes it off, finds this inside the tyre, and he shows me where it's actually gone in. So it's basically embedded itself in the tyre, it's let the air out, let enough air out of the tyre, and at a certain point when it's got flat enough, it's somehow pulled the rest of the head through, and now this is the thing that's flicking around inside. That's what I can hear as I'm driving home. So the tyre's basically stuffed, as you can see by the photos there. The sidewall is quite worn. He said you could technically use it if you wanted to, but he wouldn't recommend it, so I said, right, that's fine. And luckily I'd taken my 2 new RE003s down with me that I did a review on earlier. He popped them on, so they're on the front now, and the 2 near new ones that were on the front, they're on the back now as well. Thankfully, the sidewall of the Bridgestone RE003s is quite firm and tough, and that's pretty much saved the rim from getting trashed. He showed me another tyre that's made in a country starting with C, and it's got 5 letters in it, and I'm not going to say it where it is, but they make a lot of cheaper things for people, including tyres, and the inside of it was just filled with all this rubber and stuff like that, so it started to delaminate on the inside, whereas the RE003, yes, it started to delaminate, and you know, stuff was flying off it on the outside, but it held together. It didn't reach it through to the canvas, and the tyre held up and protected the rim. So the moral of the story is, don't cheap out on tyres, stop being a tightwad, spend the money and get something decent. Get the RE003s, get a Michelin Pilot Sport, get a high-end Nankang or a high-end Toyo or something like that, something that's a good quality tyre that's going to see you through if the worst case scenario happens. So that'll wrap it up for today. Thank you for tuning in once again, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.